A blessed Lent to everyone. There is a beautiful devotion called the Stations of the Cross. It has an interesting history. During the Middle Ages, people would travel to Jerusalem and they'd walk along a street called the Via Dolorosa, the sorrowful way, the way many believe that Jesus carried the cross to Calvary. And they would stop and pray at these different chapels, these different stations. And so they were trying to walk literally in the footsteps of Jesus. Well, the political situation changed. It became even harder to make that trip to Jerusalem. But Franciscan missionaries returning from the Holy Land would set up in churches different stations of the cross. And over the years, there's been a number of different stations. The standard number is 14. That's what we're familiar with. And over the years, there have been some beautiful meditations of the Stations of the Cross. The classic version, a very beautiful one, is by St. Alphonsus Liguori. When I was 17 years old, I remember going to the stations one Friday evening in Lent at my home parish of St. Thomas More. There was a version called Everyone's Way of the Cross, and it was beautiful. I remember, for example, the fifth station was, which of course is Simon helping Jesus. It says, every time I help someone with a small task, every time I do something to assist someone else, it matters not to whom, my name is Simon, and the help I give to them, I really give to you. A beautiful example of seeing Christ in others, a beautiful example of the little way that St. Therese talks about. And so there are many, many different versions, each that would have something different to offer. Every year in Rome, on Good Friday evening at the Colosseum, there is a gathering of people. The Pope often attends, and they'll pray the Stations of the Cross. And more recent popes have asked different people to write different meditations of the Stations of the Cross. Now, every Friday throughout the year, after the 8:30 Mass, people will pray the Stations of the Cross in church together, except on First Fridays when we have adoration. Throughout the season of Lent, we also do this at 7 p.m. on Friday evenings, except this year, March 24th, when we're going to have a living rosary. And so I invite you, as part of your Lenten practice, come and pray the Stations of the Cross with us, or just come and pray the Stations of the Cross privately in church. That's something beautiful about this devotion. It's something that can be done by yourself. It's something that can be done as a group. As we seek to spiritually walk in the footsteps of Jesus, we seek, as we do throughout Lent, really throughout our lives, to share more deeply in his passion so that we might share more deeply in his resurrection. A blessed Lent to everyone. God bless you all.